Good morning, Raymond Temple. Today is Thursday, October 29th, 2020. And now it's time for our fifth and final episode of our series on developing a growing mindset.
Chapter 5. Mojo puts it all together. Months of hard work had all built up to this moment. Today, Mojo and Katie would attempt the biggest challenge of all. "Mojo, are you ready?" said Katie. Mojo snapped back to reality. He could hardly contain his excitement as he waved goodbye to the crowd and prepared for launch. Katie counted down. 3, 2, 1, blast off! But things didn't go exactly as planned. "Well," said Katie, "at least we probably grow our brains by trying such a big challenge." "Yeah," said Mojo. "Maybe this challenge was just too hard." Disappointed, he walked home. That evening, Mojo couldn't stop thinking about the failed launch. What did it even matter if your brain was like a muscle, he thought, if you always ended up failing in the end anyway? Still trying to make sense of it all, he drifted off to sleep. But when the sun came up the next morning, Mojo was beginning to see things differently. He rushed off to school to find Katie. "Katie, we've got to adjust this fin design, repair the boosters, and see if Bruce can check our thrust calculations." "Sounds great," said Katie. "But I thought you said rockets were too hard." No, that's all nonsense," said Mojo. "See, I got to thinking last night, trying to figure out why it matters that your brain is like a muscle. First, I thought it meant that if you don't succeed, you should just try harder. But it's not just about trying harder. Then, I thought it meant you could do anything if you work hard enough. But that's not exactly it either. But now, I think the truth is much simpler. It's that working on challenging things is the only way to grow your brain. So if you learn to love challenges, you'll always be growing, getting a little better every day, until one day you can do something incredible." Katie smiled. She thought back to how Mojo had wanted to leave school because he thought he wasn't smart enough. Now, he was unstoppable. But what do you think? Has Mojo changed since Chapter 1? Is it possible for anyone to change like Mojo has? Now that's an interesting question indeed.
Voting for our student council continues and ends today. So make sure that all your votes are in so that I can announce our 2020-2021 Student Council tomorrow, Friday. Today is Pledge to be Drug-Free as we wear our USA colors or camouflage. I didn't have any camouflage, so instead I am wearing our USA colors, and I put up a camouflage green screen in the background. So tomorrow, Friday, we wear our Halloween costumes. So I'll see you tomorrow. I bet you can't guess what I'm going to dress up as tomorrow. Let's see if you're right. Also want to remind you that you haven't turned in your lunch applications, please make sure you let your parents know that there's more than food that comes with that lunch application being completed. Remember 2 questions that you're asking before you come to in-person instruction. If you answer yes to any of the 2 questions, then you must stay home. Thank you so much for keeping Raymond Temple COVID-19 free. For lunch, we have chicken and cheese burrito. Chicken and cheese burrito for in-person instruction lunch. Okay, I think that's it for our announcements. It is time for Word of the Day. Our word of the day today is an earth science word. Our word of the day is weathering. Weathering. And we're using this word and learning about this word under the umbrella of earth science. Weathering, it's a noun and it is a process of breaking down of rocks and minerals. A synonym for weathering is erosion. An antonym of weathering is the depositing of rocks and minerals. My sentence using the science form is the Grand Canyon in Arizona was formed by the weathering and erosion caused by the Colorado River. The Grand Canyon in Arizona was formed by the weathering and erosion caused by the Colorado River. Our word of the day, weathering. And in case you're wondering, it's a 3rd grade level science word. Weathering, our word of the day. All right, tomorrow is Friday. I hope you have a wonderful day of learning today, and I will see you tomorrow in costume. Bye-bye, everybody.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart.
Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty
And justice for all.